What up, YouTube? This is Mr. Willis, and this is Waking Up with Mr. Willis. I'm gonna just hit y'all up with another little video, and this video pretty much is just pretty much to show all the doubters, all the people who wanted me to be extinct by now. You know, everybody who lied on my name, everybody who threw dirt on my name, everybody tried to destroy my character. And I'm talking about family, friends, little homies. Uh, Whatever you want to call them. You know what I mean? Just people you grew up with, people you no longer hang with, you no longer friends. You know, people who plotted on my life, uh, people didn't try to backdoor me, put me in setups, people didn't try to poison my food. I'm talking about family, relatives, cousins, aunties. Uh, yeah, this video pretty much to show them, oh, I'm still here. I'm still moving along. You know what I mean? By this time, they probably thought, oh, he'll be dead. They done collected that insurance money off my life. Baby mama. Uh, this video pretty much for all them. To show them I still got life. God still got his hand on me. You know, because without the Most High, yeah, I would not be here. So that knows and shows them by this time, they know he's with them. How does this man keep on moving? How does this man keep on going? Resilient. Resilient. You know, so this pretty much like not to like pull my coat on coattail type of situation, but it's like it's the year of exposure. So everybody need to be exposed. They all need to get what's coming to them. Karma is a karma. Yes, everyone needs to get what's coming to them. You know, because I've been holding my tongue for a long time, but I'm tired of that. You know what made me really tired of that? Because beyond family and friends doing what they do, you know, once I really got into the world and see the world, then it's gang stalking, being a target individuals, being a target individual. You know, I mean, from jobs I had where it seemed like they've been sent to my job. First, I'll be at a job, right? Going well, get a promotion, move up. Ain't nothing funny coming along, ain't nothing funny happening until this one day it's a new hire. It's a new manager, it's a new supervisor. And I noticed too, when I really study these people and watch them, they always be military background. That's one thing I noticed. They always have some type of military background. So that lets me know this situation is spiritual. It's something that's sending these people out on you. You know, so and yeah, I'm a big conspiracy theorist, so I'm no now we know conspiracy theorist was a word that was created up by the CIA to basically debunk anybody like me, to speak on anything that's supernatural, spiritual, anything that could be a conspiracy they could just debunk it by throwing that word on them. But now we know what's going on with the Epstein files will show you like, okay, maybe all this stuff, yeah, it is real. So in this spiritual battle, they send people to my job, right? And like I said, they always have a military background and always starting with them. They always focus on me. No matter what job I done went to, I could name each job I've been to where once I done moved up and I've been there long enough and they probably see I ain't get fired or did nothing stupid or whatever. So now they like, oh, we got to send somebody in there to get them. So it's always somebody to come in and they always trying to set me up with just weird things, you know, and I never fall for it, but I always peep game. You know what I mean? With the military background, how they always setting traps. You know what I mean? Let me speak about one little job I had. Let me see. I was working for Rite Aid, and I think I was doing like the ice cream person in the Rite Aid. And this one where they what how this happened? Okay, this is where I know too. They even edited film to make you look like you done stuff wrong. So that's when I really know, okay, they really what's going on. But all right, in this job where a customer came up and she paid, I was serving ice cream. She probably bought two scoops. It was probably say about $2, $2.25 for the ice cream. She made it, gave me $3. I stuck it in the register, and we was just talking. So me and the girl was talking while I was, got an ice cream, whatever the case. And I closed the register soon. I took the money from her. I closed the register. She's like, "Oh, my change." I was like, "All right, you know what? I can't just open the register. The customer is behind you. When he pay for his, I'm gonna give you your change, and that's how we're gonna do it. Just step to the side." So she was like, "Cool." She stepped to the side. So when the guy behind her bought his ice cream, he paid exact change for his ice cream, right? So he gave me, say it was, like I said, he bought two scoops. It was 225 for his too, as well. I gave I gave him his ice cream. He gave me the 225. I gave her I gave her her change because she was waiting because the register opened. Gave her her change, her 75 cents. I didn't owe him nothing. Gave him his receipt. Everybody walk off. Uh, say a couple of days later, maybe a week later, I get called in the office, you know what I mean, by loss prevention. And it was some like head loss prevention person came to the store, like a GM over all the loss prevention. So he came in, and they wanted to put me in the office, and then they actually showed me the film. And they was like, "Yeah, we might have to let you go because of this, that, and third. And then they gonna say, oh, you gave, even this is not a reason to get fired over. You know what I mean? But I didn't press the issue because they showed me some film. They showed me the film of, they was like, "Oh, you gave the change to the wrong person." And it's like, okay, even if I gave the change to the wrong person, that's nothing to get fired over. I didn't steal, nobody didn't steal that. That's a mistake. You could take that out of my check. Said if it's change, you could take it out my check if that's the case. But when they showed the film, because they put me in the office, showed me the film of the guy buying his ice cream and the lady standing on the side. They showed him buying the ice cream, and they showed me giving her the change, and then bam, oh look, this is what they. And I was, like I said, that was a week later, so I totally forgot about the situation, what happened. So when they showed me the film, I was kind of blown away of like, kind of thinking that's what I did because they showed me the film. I'm like, damn, did I do that? We're gonna have to let you go. And then on the way home, I had to really think about it when I was going home, like, man, I did that. And then I really dawned on me. Boom, when it dawned on me, I was already at the house when it was like, no, you remember the lady came, she bought the ice cream, and you told her to step aside. And then I said, oh, to myself, thinking like, oh, okay, now I start remember what I did. And then when I was just thinking like, they edited the film. But if he edited that film, he seen what really happened on that film. If he had to rewind that film 2 minutes earlier, he would see the lady bought ice cream. He would see that I told her to step to the side because I forgot to give her a change. He's seen all that, but they edited the film to make me look like I did something wrong, and they let me go. So there's several jobs that I had where weird things like that happen, where they didn't set me up, or they didn't did something, or they didn't did something, or they didn't lie. Then it's like, why? What's going on? So this is my life of being a target individual. This is my life of being a gang stalk, where people will, I mean, like I said, with military backgrounds, always will come in and be a supervisor or a manager over me, and then they would try that. They would try something or do something. You know what I mean? They try to get me fired, want to get me to quit. you know and I'm saying this too to be like, anybody who ever worked with me knows how hard I work, and they knows at times where I done moved up to manager, and I done moved up to supervisor, I done moved up to key holder, and now I got the keys to the place, and then there's always somebody coming in trying to slip the rug from under me, type of situation. And I'm speaking on that to be like, people don't really know you. You know what I mean? You have all these people lying on your neck. Oh, this person lazy. Oh, that's why he did. No, you ain't working with me. You ain't chosen. You don't know what these people be sending out on you. And anybody who knows anybody who knows if they favored by God, you know what you go through. And you don't have to explain yourself to no one. God knows your troll. He knows your walk because he's with you. And that's why I never explain myself to any liar, any fake person, any backstabber. I do not explain myself because I'm gonna let God have the last word. You know, and this is 2026, and He's having that last word because they see the resilience in you. They see you ain't drugged up. They see you ain't stressed out. They see you didn't let whatever happened to you destroy you. And that's what I'm here to show you. Like, I ain't let none of that destroy me. And I'm gonna keep on moving, right? And I'm gonna keep on moving until that day He returns, within you or without you. You know what I mean? So this video pretty much to let people know, like, nah, I ain't gave up. I'm not giving up. You know what I mean? I might have stepped back and stepped away. You know, and in a lot of situations, I had to step back and step away. You know, because I could have let the love I have for other people destroy me. But we're not gonna let that happen. You know, 2026 is gonna be the rise of the phoenix. You know, and we're gonna let all them fall to the wayside. That's all. Good job. Because if you know, you know. It's time to, you turn the other cheek. You know, and that's what that means. It ain't no physical thing where somebody hit you, you got to turn the other cheek. Somebody said something, okay, I'm going to turn the other cheek. Somebody did this, I'm going to turn the other cheek and keep on moving because I got purpose. And I will be there for people who give the people who really love you and admire you a chance to come back. You know, as long as you got life, they got a chance, And I'm speaking, excuse me. And I'm speaking that for like to have a relationship with my children. Still something that I always wanted and always will want. And I know as long as I got life and I am able to make videos like this, they will be able to see who was really the bad person, who was the one really lying. Dang, what you went through this, you been through that, and it's like it's a good thing that time will show like this world is not what it seems. Everybody is not who they seem to be. And if somebody always lying on somebody, always speaking on somebody's name, and it's been 10, 20 years, solo bolo, like, and still resilient, fell down 7 times and got back up. And each time that I have stumbled, it was always somebody that tripped me. It's always somebody that set an obstacle. It's always somebody in the shadows throwing rocks and hiding their hand. There's always an invisible hand in the way of my progress. But once I really, really learned that, it started to be like, now I can move that hand out the way, even if it's not seen. I know it's there. I feel it. And a lot of times you see things because I see too much. I hear too much, you know, without even searching for something. I hear what's going on. I see what's going on. I feel what's going on. I could, like, it's my wisdom, my discernment. It's like everything that God put in me. I know, and I ain't gonna say, oh, I'm all knowing. Most High is all knowing, but if He's in me and with me, He gonna preserve me to know. He gonna preserve me to know what's going on. Yeah, I seen you do that. I seen you do that. Yeah, I know you did that. I just didn't react because I know God is with me. I'm preserving, and resiliency is might as well be my middle name. I'm here for a reason. And this is just for all the haters, all the doubters, all the backstabbers, you know. And when I think about all the people who tried to take me out with backstabbing, poison, backdooring, setting me up, honey traps, they had to make a deal with the devil. And it's like people don't even like believe, okay, yeah, that's true because they could have a dream. And in this dream, they dreaming about taking you out, all right, in this dream. Somebody come to them in this dream and they thinking they put their hand up and they have a dream where they able to and they want to like poison your dream. They have a dream when they backdoored you. And they not knowing they making a covenant with Satan at that moment. They trying to reserve a spot in Satan's kingdom. That's why they trying to take you out. But they not knowing they got to pay for that. That's why a lot of people fall to the wayside. Because when you don't give the devil or Satan what he want, you're going to pay with your life. So keep making those deals. That's all I got to say to y'all. Keep making those deals. You know? Because at the end, Satan coming to collect. Yes, sir. Most I don't have to do nothing. I don't have to do nothing. Satan is going to come collect. That's why people, parents gone, people, grandma's gone, people, aunties gone, people, daddies gone, brothers. Like, stop playing. Stop playing with God's children. You know, resilience is in me. You know, um, yeah. I just wanted to really get this one off my chest because greater is He that's in me than he is in this world. You need to wake up and realize that. You know, and it's 2026. You know, like James Brown said, the big payback. Yeah, we will expose you all. 2026, the year of exposure. And this is for anybody who watching, like, expose these people. Don't be scared to speak your piece. And me, this is not me, oh, speaking my truth. This is my testimony. There's only one truth I believe, and that's the most highest truth. But me speaking my testimony, yeah, this is me speaking my testimony. What I've been through, what I've seen, what I know, what I done heard. You know, it's so many little stories, so many little things like that people have done and I've seen, and I just turn the other cheek that I know that, and they wonder, how do you know? How do you know? How you know his plot? How you know? Like, I hear you. I hear when you talk. I hear how you talk. I hear how you see how you move. I can hear when you whisper. I can feel your vibrations when you talk. And I know what your motives is. Like, I could feel it. I could straight feel it. Like, I gotta thank the Most High for that. Um, yeah, this is pretty much what I wanted to say, like, to the world. Like, you have to put it out there. What these people have done, what you have survived. Like, he knew me before I was in the womb. Like, he touched me then. I could see that. I could remember that. The day I was born, I could remember that, seeing that. Feel like I could see myself being born again. Like I see now, I could remember all that stuff. Like remember everything people have done. You know, yeah. And this is, you gotta expose these people for anyone that really has some love for you and wondering where you at, what happened, what's going on, and they have doubt. Like I know this, he couldn't. I know he didn't do that. I know he's, like I'm telling you, all the fellas, like do something where you gotta speak your truth, speak the truth. Speak your testimony, you know? And that's what I'm here to do. I'm going to speak my testimony, whether you like it or not. I'm here, and we on that. It's Mr. Willis, and I thank y'all for your time. And you just been awoken with Mr. Willis. Peace.